right in the red line. Softly tossing in, and it's out for Perfetti. Head up, he was looking for help. Sandberg wanted that puck. Instead, it's Wheeler, and he knocks it. And standing up with a pretty artful right shoulder, arm, what have you, save. Wedgwood made sure that didn't fall in behind.
A puck parrot. That's unreal. I've never seen that.
Early shot counts favor the Jets, 6-3. Soft lob for Harkins, who cut to the net. Drew a penalty in the process. A slashing call is going to go against the Stars.
Jason Robertson took the ceremonial face-off here tonight. It was kind of neat.
Yeah, normally reserved for captains, but with Filipino Heritage Night, Wedgwood makes another save, and
he got fouled on it.
Here's Perfetti feeding it for Gagne. Back for Perfetti, a backhand and a save made. Wedgwood has been outstanding early in the game.
Turnovers and gorgeous scoring opportunities. Perfetti in tight. Wedgwood to the rescue.
And we're going to get a fight behind the play. It's Brendan Dillon and Ty Dellandrea. Jabs from Dellandrea. Now Dillon unloading some rights.
Oh, Dellandrea swinging back.
Rights from Dillon. Dellandrea working the left. Now they nearly switch. Right in front of the penalty box is a left by Dellandrea, followed by Rights. Helmet of Dellandrea off, and they are just
He is raining Rights.
And this one will end with both guys on their feet and both guys getting their money's worth.
Stared at one another, discarded gloves, and started chucking knuckles. That was a very effective jab for Dellandrea in tight, because he gives away a little bit of size to Dillon. And maybe because they were not good with the puck, and they weren't very good without it.
Second period begins. Teams switch directions. Heiskanen gets hit by Menelainen as he dumps it in from the red line. Menelainen comes right back, horseshoes it in the first meeting. Knocked out of midair by Hintz. That'll send Dallas the other way. Robertson for Lundqvist, trying to cut through and got a backhand away that was gloved by Hellebuck.
Well, Rick Bowness knows all about Roope Hintz.
Shot that ricochets to the corner. Morrissey a switch of directions. Cleared to the line, not out. Blocked by Pionk. Now worked over to Robertson. He scores! Jason Robertson now has goals in 6 straight. And the NHL's #1 star of the week.
Have spent plenty of time down in the Jet zone, and a broken play in front of the net. Again, Roope Hintz is at the beginning of that as he dislodges it off of Pionk, who had a rough game in Dallas. And from that, a quick pass through the slot that doesn't get fully cut off. And as I mentioned earlier, Robertson does not look to pass.
So it took more than the opening period, but it's another first goal of the game that goes for Dallas. They're 11th in 13 games this year. Jets right back, they score! Appleton, what a setup! And Mark Scheifele had a wide open net to tuck it.
This blitz into the Star zone from good defense. They're able to just cruise through the neutral zone and change the point of attack. The Stars were all out of sorts, trying to close them down with their rush defense. And a pretty passing play had Scott Wedgwood at bay, and Scheifele, who seems to always score against the Stars.
The year, so Appleton, a guy who doesn't necessarily play top 6 minutes, getting a terrific assignment. And what a terrific look that was, his fourth helper. And then it's coughed up and scored by Dubois. Scott Wedgwood turned it over behind the net, couldn't get back in front.
Again, a puck up on end, and it's just E41 in behind the net that leads to a mad scramble. I think it actually went off of Esa Lindell back out in front of the net. Sticks were involved. Yikes, what do you do? And as he's trying to clear him, caromed it off his own guy, Glendening.
Appleton goes down. Stick goes flying awkwardly. Kept alive by Connor on his backhand. Surveying his options. Turns to the forehand. Trying to shed Sagan. What a pass for Scheifele, who scores. Mark Scheifele's got 2 in this period. Both
they're now doing here in the second period. They were creating. They were not scoring on their opportunity set. This again is just defensive zone coverage that they can't get stopped. A rush chance they've given up a goal on. This time a cycle opportunity. Connor, who can be electric, a pass across the goal mouth, a couple of backdoor bangs.
We've had a lot to cheer about, even when the goals weren't going in back in the first, and especially once they started to here in the second. Dragging left side, the shot, score! A low one. Pionk.
Stick on that number 8 out in front of the net. Once they had the Stars just can't close anything. They can't close a passing lane. They can't win a puck battle. And this wrist shot deflected down and tweeners on Scott Wedgwood. And that one's going to sting, because if they have designs on getting back into this game, you had to think, okay, look, just hold them at 3, see if you can get it level. All the others have their teams absolutely rocking right now. Montgomery in Boston, Lindy Ruff with those New Jersey Devils.
And Pete DeBoer's club will try to get back into this one as they trail 4-1. And a game that can be traced back to the production.
And they haven't been put on the power play yet here tonight, and that has been a major offense provider for the Stars, who came into the game sitting 4th in the NHL.
Here's Robertson trying to tuck it in on the near side.
And we'll have our old friend Tom Holy back in town to gaze at that one.
Looking forward to that. Certainly hope you join us for it. Stars still have the net empty, and it's out for Appleton, who will skate it to the empty cage. Tuck it in for his 3rd point of the game, and the exclamation point on a tremendous night for the Jets.
Line up in their top line and their really top 9 forwards had a grand game here tonight.
Skated to a 4-1 victory over the Jets with 4 unanswered to close it. The Jets pull off a similar feat with 5 unanswered. 5-1, they get the win. Road trip ends 2-1 for the Stars, and they're headed back to Texas.